presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion New England Patriots and the champions of the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
And I think this is a matchup like that. I don't know how many people just even a couple of weeks ago, but you look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well coached. So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up. Because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's got it. Here, and I think we're in for a treat.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around. For his first 7 seasons, this is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL, and Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions swirling around his head, he's got to do his best to harness it. These are the games that legacies are built upon. He understands, even though he's had this long journey, he is going to be judged based on these next 4 quarters.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Walker, who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Forced out left. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. This is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
He looks forward for maybe a yard. Jalen Hawkins there on the tackle.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Slant, Smith-Njigba has it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Robert Spillane spills him there.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Flush to his right. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Into space. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Patriots are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Seahawks heading back out here. And of all the 8 NFL rivalry uniforms set, this is the most intriguing. It is known as the high decibel zone. Nod to how loud this place can get. But it's the sound wave pattern on the shoulders, for those who are looking closely, that sets this kid apart. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
On third and long, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith-Njigba, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
And that'll set up fourth down.
Dixon to punt
So
for the
it's fourth
Seahawks.
down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So when you talk about cover two, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, that's why they call it cover two. They are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, the Patriots out on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll go play action with Darnold. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation.
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 87 yards. Touchdown, New England. Extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Pats move out on top, 14-0.
Seahawks nothing. Andy Borregales to kick off.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run here with Walker. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 more yards.
from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10.
First down.
On the ground, it's Walker. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
On play action, here's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing level.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down.
Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, New England. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Open man, Demario Douglas. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down. May to the air once more. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Here's May again. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches. On play action, here's May. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it.
This one snagged by Smith and Jigba. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Darnold now to throw. Forced out wide. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Got a man, that's Barner, the tight end. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's another Seahawks.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Darnold to the air once more. Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Quick hitting slant there. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. Still going. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Shaheed now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Seahawks offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Moving to his right. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. And it's an incompletion.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first.
And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down. Here's Darnold again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, son.
To throw again is Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's complete. It's JSN. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
They're down and 3. Throwing, Darnold got it with Smith and Jigba. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. This is caught at the 2. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Walker. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. That is Christian Barmore. Gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And this is caught. The fake spike works for a touchdown. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. To throw now, May, exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here?
Look at him go! Down to the 10. And he will score! Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Patriots will extend this third quarter lead. Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Seahawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. And that one incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seattle. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. To throw on first down is May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. held to no gain.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock and keeping the ball on the ground?
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
That's taken in. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is. Now Mike Vrabel not too happy with that last decision, and out comes the challenge flag.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 4.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Working out of the gun. It's Darnold. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Good running inside the 25. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
We go, set.
Now Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Darnold. Moving left. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. Second and 7. They'll drop to throw. Derek Hall in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down. So right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And he's in! Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Darnold now to throw. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. All of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost him now. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Again, it's Henderson. Oh, a loose football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. To throw is Darnold. Quick throw, taken in. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Christian Barmore on the stop. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Darnold to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th. Touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. Brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. working out of the gun. It's May. To the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Pats going to stop it here. And they'll use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. May now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute. And they're going to get out of here with a victory. And that'll do it. For the first time in more than a decade, the Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more, and they are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
On the podium, Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Seattle Seahawks, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.